Test 1, 2. There we go. There we go. Now we have sound, I think, on the vocals. Holy cow. Sorry about that, everybody. A little bit of technical challenges for me today, which should be no surprise for any of you who know me. So I think I now have vocals. So if you can hear me, or if you cannot hear me, if you cannot hear me speaking, if you can Well, no, if you can hear me speaking, let's just confirm it. If you can, I have it in my monitors now, but if you can just give a thumbs up, or if you can give a heart, or I don't care, a thumbs down, just something, let me know that you can hear what I'm saying, and that would be helpful. Um, or put it in the chat, just tell me in the chat. And if the levels are no longer okay, if you can put it in the chat also, I'd appreciate it, and let me know what needs to turn down or turn up. So thanks, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm Johnny Stuart. John Mazzacchio, for those of you who knew me in my previous life, my real life. And today we're going to have some fun doing some good old Irish tunes. So again, hope you can hear the vocals okay, hope you can hear the guitar okay, and I'm looking forward to spending the next couple hours with you guys. There's a piercing wintry breeze blowing through the button trees, and I buttoned up my coat to keep me warm. On the road again with the suitcase in my hand, my fiddle snuggles close beneath my arm. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me bows. And my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. I'm as happy as a king when I catch a breath of spring, and the grass is growing green and winter ends, and the geese are on the wing as the thrushes start to sing. I'm headed down the road to meet my friends. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me bows. And my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. I have friends in every town as I ramble up and down, making music at the parties and the fairs. And the donkeys and the creels and the farmers making deals, and the yellow-headed tinkers selling wares. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me bows. And my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. Here's a health to one and all, to the big and to the small, to the rich and poor alike, and old and gray. And when I return again, may my foes be turned to friends, and may peace and joy be with you until then. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me bow. And my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me bows. And my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. So I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope you can hear the vocals okay here on the live stream. And I hope it's not too loud also on the live stream. But if anybody is having any trouble hearing my voice, or if the vocals are too loud, and if there's like any sort of distortion on the vocals or something, if you can just let me know in the chat, so that way I can make those adjustments, I'd appreciate it. Because my monitors are coming through okay, but I just want to make sure it sounds good for all of you guys out there. So thanks for being with me today. I'm going to do a couple hours of Irish pub songs and other songs, maybe a couple of, Irish fight songs, things like that. So I hope you'll stay with me for the next couple hours and celebrate St. Patrick's Day with me. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. If you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Been a moonshiner for many the year. Spent all me money on whiskey and beer. Well spent. I'll go to some hollow and set up my still, and I'll make you a gallon for a 10-shilling bill. 'Cause I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. I'll go to some hollow in this country. 10 gallons of wash, I can go on a spree. No women to follow, the world is all mine. And I love none as well as I love the moonshine. 'Cause I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Oh moonshine, oh how I love thee. You killed me own father, but dare you try me. Bless all moonshiners and bless all moonshine. Oh, its breath smells as sweet as the dew on the vine. 'Cause I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Well, I hope everybody's having a great St. Patrick's Day. I already broke a string and I'm only on my second song, so that's pretty funny. But unlike before, I came prepared. So I'm going to change guitars really quick for just 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds, because the other guitar is right there. And I'm going to pick it up. I'll be right back. All right, so I hope everybody's having a great St. Patrick's Day. What are you guys doing today? Tell me in the chat, because I would love to hear from all you guys and see how everything's going and see how you're all doing. And as I tune up here, I'm going to tell you a little story about the next song. The first time I heard this next song was when I was over in Ireland with some of my very best friends who I sang with in the Mendelssohn Club in Albany. When I lived in Albany for several years. And we took a trip to Ireland, and we were leaving our first stop, where we had spent a couple of days in the town of Dingle, where I was fortunate enough to play with a guy named Richie O'Brien. And I played mandolin for him for a few hours that night, and it was a real pleasure. It was a great time. It's a great, great time, to say the least. And so when we were leaving Dingle and we were headed to Killarney, which was our next stop on our trip, I heard my really good friend, my very, very close friend, Mike Donegan, play this or actually sing this next song, just in the van as, half of us, our group of 12, and we're all singers in the Mendelssohn Club in Albany, some men's choir. And Mike started singing the song, and I just fell in love with it right away. So I'll do it for you, Leaving of Liverpool. Farewell to you, my own true love, though I'm sailing far, far away. Well, I'm bound for California, but I know that I'll return someday. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Farewell to Prince's Landing Stage, River Mersey, fare thee well. I am bound for California, a land I know right well. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Well, I'm bound off for California by the way of stormy Cape Horn, and I'm bound to write you a letter, love, when I am homeward bound. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have signed on a Yankee sailing ship, Davy Crockett I do tell, and the captain's name, it is Burgess, and they say she's a floating hell. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have shipped with Burgess once before, and I think I know him well. If a man's a seaman, he can get along. If not, then he's sure in hell. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Oh, the sun is on the harbor, love, and I wish that I could remain, for I know it will be a long, long time before I see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Well, I hope everybody's having a great time today on this beautiful St. Patrick's Day. So what's everybody doing today for St. Patrick's Day? Tell me in the comments, are we imbibing at all? St. Patty's Day, so I've got to have a Guinness. I hope everyone is having a great time. Thank you for bearing with me while I wet my whistle here. I just changed the strings a couple hours ago on this guitar, um, just in case I was going to need it. So it's slipping out of tune. But it's a good thing I did get it ready for today because, I broke a string on my main guitar, which is sitting right there, which is built, well, it's a Gibson J200, an SJ200, which was built by a dear friend of mine named Ren Ferguson. And Ren is just an amazing, amazing human being. Him and his whole family. I've spent, I've been very fortunate to spend a lot of time with Ren through the years. Mostly down in Nashville, and then I just saw him at the NAMM show in California a couple months ago. I've got a video. He let me interview him for what I think is a really rare interview with a master luthier. And so that's on my YouTube channel, John's Guitar Lounge. So if you want to see a killer interview with some, just an incredible, incredible person who's really, I think, the finest guitar builder on the planet, right along with his son, Tim, and his daughter, Jenny. And so I hope that they're all doing well and having a great day today. But they really build the finest guitars on the planet, the finest acoustic guitars that you can put your hands on. So I really hope that that they're doing well, and I hope you'll check out that interview, and I hope that you'll go on their website, Ren Ferguson. It's easy to spell, just like the way you might think it is, Ferguson. I hope I spelled that right, just from not looking at it. But either way, so check that out. But they're dear friends, and I'm hoping that Ren is watching this, which I think he was going to be, and I'm hoping that he likes this next song, because Ren is a big adventurer. He goes all over the world and does all sorts of adventures and safaris and hunts and all that stuff. And so this is a song that the adventure didn't go so well, but this is a traditional Irish tune, The Mermaid. It was Friday morn when we set sail, and we were not far from the land, when our captain he spied a mermaid so fair, with a comb and a glass in her hand. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, 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 and we poor sailors go skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, 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 while the landlubbers lying down below. Now up spoke the captain of our gallant ship, and a fine brave man was he. He said, that fishy mermaid has warned us of our fate. We shall sleep at the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, 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 and we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, 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 while the landlubbers lying down below. And up spoke the first mate of our gallant ship, and a brave-spoken man was he. He said, I have a wife in Brooklyn by the sea, and tonight a widow she will be. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, 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 and we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, 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 while landlubbers lying down below. Now up spoke the cabin boy of our gallant ship, and a fine young lad was he. He said, I have a sweetheart in Salem, Tennessee, and tonight she'll be weeping for me. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, 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 and we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, 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 the landlubbers lying down below. Then up spoke the cook of our gallant ship, and a crazy old butcher was he. He said, I cares more for my pots and my pans than I cares for the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, blow, blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While landlubbers lying down below. Then 3 times round spun our gallant ship. Yes, 3 times round spun she. Oh, 3 times round spun our gallant ship, and she sank to the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, blow, blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lying down below. Woo! Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Now, this will be one that you've probably heard before, in case you haven't heard the other ones I've been doing yet. But you can sing along to this if you'd like, and you can sing along to all these if you know the words. But this one is going to be pretty easy to sing along to, because I know you've heard it before. Let me just wet my whistle one more time quickly before I start this one. Oh, what do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in a hold with the barrel of porter. Put him in the hold with the barrel of porter. Put him in the bowl with the barrel of porter. Lie in the morning. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. Well, put him in the scupper still, he gets sober. Put him in the scupper still, he gets sober. Put him in the scupper still, he gets sober. Lie in the morning. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. Well, put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Lie in the morning. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. Well, put him in the bed with Margaret Thatcher. Put him in the bed with Margaret Thatcher. Put him in the bed with Margaret Thatcher. Lie in the morning. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. That's what you do with the drunken sailor. That's what you do with the drunken sailor. That's what you do with the drunken sailor. Lie in the morning. Sing it with me, everybody. Oh, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Oh, that's what you do with the drunken sailor. That's what you do with the drunken sailor. That's what you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Woo! Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great, great time. If you're just joining me, I am Johnny Stuart. And you can check out my YouTube channel if you'd like for a bunch of free guitar lessons. I have more than 60 free guitar lessons on my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of interviews with a lot of musicians, luthiers like Ren Ferguson, who I just mentioned a moment ago, who's really the best. They don't get any better than him, that's for sure. And all sorts of cool stuff over there. So check out my YouTube channel and subscribe. I'm really amazed that as of a little while ago, I was up to 3,494 YouTube subscribers on my channel. Mostly, I think, because of the lessons, the free guitar lessons and all that stuff. So check that out if you'd like. And if you want to see anything on there, just let me know. You can put it in the comments here because I'll be checking the comments later. I'm sorry that I'm not good enough with live streams to be able to really check the comments and read them as people are coming in and all that stuff. So, of course, maybe nobody's leaving any comments anyway, so it might not be an issue. But just in case they are, and in case you guys are, sorry for not doing that. But either way, I hope that everybody is really having a good time today. And I'm going to slow it down just a minute and do one of my favorite, it's kind of a love song. It's an Irish song. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the children might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling. As the prison ship sailed out against the sky, now she'll wait and hope and pray, for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Yes, it's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. And I did just see a comment pop up a minute ago saying that apparently the live stream broadcast that is on YouTube is apparently better than the one on Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook and if you want to head over to my YouTube channel, that's John's Guitar Lounge. It should be the first one that comes up, hopefully. I think it's the only John's Guitar Lounge because I don't want to rip anybody else off. But there's a live stream going on there as well. And apparently the sound quality is a little bit better from what I'm being told. So either way, I hope everybody's doing great. I hope you're all having a great St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to raise a beer in honor of St. Patrick and St. Patrick's Day and this next song. And of course, it's a Guinness. When I was over in Ireland, which will be 10 years this month, next month, which is hard to believe. 10 years since I was in Ireland, but I got to play with a guy named Richie O'Brien over there, and I played the mandolin over there with him a little bit. And I went with a bunch of my friends from the Middleton Club. Mike Donegan organized the trip, my good friend Mike Donegan. And I heard this song over there for the first time, and it's an IRA song. And hope I don't offend anybody who's English. I'm part English too, but I'm also part Irish, and I don't know. I don't really like bullies, so this is a song about standing up against the bullies, as they really did way back when. Oh, Father, why are you so sad on this bright Easter morn, when Irishmen are proud and glad of the land where they were born? Oh, son, I see the memories view this far-off distant day, when being just a lad like you, I joined the IRA. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Cromacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. Oh, in hills and farms, the call to arms was heard by one and all. And down the glen came some brave Irishmen to answer Ireland's call. It was long ago we faced the foe, the old brigade and me. And by my side they fought and they died, that Ireland might be free. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Cromacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. And now, my boy, I've told you why on this bright Easter morn I sigh. For I recall my comrades all, and the dark old days gone by. Oh, I think about men who fought England with rifles and grenades. May heaven keep the lads who sleep from the ranks of the old brigade. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Cromacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. Yes, where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Cromacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. Cromacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. Whew, that'll get your blood pumping. Maybe, I hope. Now here's a nice Irish pub tune. In a neat little town they called Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound. And many's the hour of sweet happiness I spent in that neat little town. Till a bad misfortune came o'er me, which sent me away from the land, far away from my friends and companions, betrayed by the Black Velvet Band. Now, if you know this one, sing it along with me. And also do the claps and all the other stuff that people do in pubs if you know it. Oh, her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. Diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. And she was! And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Oh, as I went strolling down Broadway, not intending to stray very far, I met with a frolicsome damsel applying her trade in a bar. A watch she stole from a customer and slipped it right into my hand. The very first day that I met her, betrayed by the Black Velvet Band. And her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. Diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. And she was, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Before judge and jury next morning, both of us were to appear. A gentleman claimed his jewelry, and the case against us was quite clear. 7 long years transportation, right down to Van Diemen's Land, far away from my friends and companions, betrayed by the Black Velvet Band. And her eyes, they shone like diamonds. Diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. And she was, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. I really hope somebody out there is doing all that audience participation stuff that I'm used to having in the pubs that I don't have here today because, you know, it's just you and me. So for this next verse, this final verse, I'm going to change the words a little bit to what my buddy Mike Donegan taught me in the Irish pubs. And this is a much more fun way to sing the song, I hope. I hope. And I hope nobody's offended. And if you are, then I'm probably doing something right. Come all ye jolly young fellows, I'll have you take warning by me. Whenever you're out in the liquor, me boys, beware of the pretty colleen. For they'll fill you with whiskey and porter till you are not able to stand. And the very next thing that you know, me lad, you're tied up in the back of a van. Woo, what was that? And her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And she was, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up in the back of my van. Oh, her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And she was, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up in the back of my van. Hope everybody knows that's just a joke. I hope everybody's having a great time today. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Whew. So tell me what you're doing today on St. Patrick's Day, other than just watching me do this. Is everybody having some corned beef and cabbage, or just some corned beef, or just cabbage, or neither? Like me, because I never eat before I play. But on St. Patrick's Day, I cannot go without a little Guinness, at least. So this next song is going to be another sort of little funny one that has some audience participation. So I apologize to anybody who is offended by some mild humor. I hope there's nobody who's watching who can't stand a little bit of mild humor. But there's some audience participation in this one. If you know it, then sing it with me and do the audience parts with me. Now this is about, I talk way too much instead of just playing, so sorry about that. But this is a song from, maybe 100 years ago or something that apparently they raised the fares on the Boston train by 5 cents. And so this was the Irish song protesting that fare increase. Let me tell you the story of a man named Charlie on this tragic and fateful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife and family, went to ride on the MTA. And did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. Now in the pubs, this is where everybody would yell, bullshit. He may ride forever, neath the trees of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Watch that profanity. Charlie handed in his dime at the Kendall Square station and had to make a plane. When he got there, the conductor told him one more nickel. Charlie could not get off of that train. And did he ever return? No, he never returned. And his fate is still unlearned. Bullshit. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Now all night long, Charlie rides through the tunnels, saying, what will become of me? How can I afford to see my sister in Chelsea or my cousin in Roxbury? And did he ever return? No, he never returned. And his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Now this next one I'm sorry for in advance, but I've just got to do it. Charlie's wife goes down. God bless Charlie's wife. To the Scully Square station every day at 2:15. And through the open window she hands Charlie a sandwich as the train comes a-rumbling through. Now did he ever return? No, he never returned. And his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. All you citizens of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal how the people have to pay and pay? Vote for Johnny Stuart, hey, that's me, and fight the fare increase. Get poor Charlie off of that train. Oh, and did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. Bullshit. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Oh, did he ever return? No, he never returned. And his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Oh, he's the man who never returned. Just a silly little song about somebody who probably never really existed. So this next one, This is a song that's very special to me and very near and dear to my heart, really, because it was written by a gentleman named Kevin McCrell, who lives in the capital region of New York, where I spent about 16, 17 years of my life in Albany and around Albany. And this was written by Kevin McCrell, who is a great Irish performer, a great Irish guitar player and singer, and does all the pub circuit and all that stuff like I used to do, and he does a lot more of it. But he wrote this song years ago, and it's just a great, great, happy, nice song. So I hope everybody enjoys it. We took this song over to Ireland with us up 10 years ago when I went with all my friends, and it's my understanding that some of the guys over there that we played with and heard us do it actually are playing it over there now. So it was really quite an honor to take this song over to Ireland. And the thought that it's still being played over there is really special to me. But this is a great tribute just to good times and to friends and to family. So I hope you'll sing this along. I hope you'll sing the chorus along with me. It's pretty easy. I think you'll get it on the first try. And so I hope you enjoy it. Cheers. All of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs for song. So laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. All of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. So laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. We're all safe and warm here, my friends. The hard days are gone and they won't come again. So raise up your voices and give us a song. All of the hard days are gone. Oh, all of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. So laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. Oh, life has been cloudy and gray. Take the bad memories and put them away. If the sun has come out, we have waited so long. All of the hard days are gone. Oh, all of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. So laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. So raise up your glasses and sing. Oh, the hard days are gone and they don't mean a thing. If you want to be happy, I'll take you along. All of the hard days are gone. Oh, all of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. So laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. You should know it by now. Sing it with me. All of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. So laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. Oh, all of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. So laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. All of the hard days are gone. I hope all the hard days are gone for everybody, and I hope everybody's having a great day today. Now, for this next one, I'm going to do it's a nice Irish pub song that I hope you'll listen to the words and get a little chuckle. And if you don't get a little chuckle, then you have no sense of humor at all. Sorry. That's not fair. Maybe I just have no sense of humor. Anybody who knows me knows my jokes suck. Me right foot toodle-laddy toodle-lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you tire, you won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. I was born about 10,000 years ago in Belmullet in the county of Mayo. It was me that chased the vermin while St. Patrick preached the sermon, and I'll whoop the man who says it isn't so. To me right foot toodle-laddy toodle-lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you tire, you won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. I saw Eve picking apples off a tree. She came over and she offered one to me. I turned and said, there, madam, try and look with Adam. Going home to have some fish and chips and tea. To me right foot toodle-laddy toodle-lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you tire, you won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. Oh, I saw Delilah cutting Samson's hair. Well, she snipped away until his head was bare. When he couldn't run away, well, she married him next day, and they opened up a barber shop in Clare. To me right foot toodle-laddy toodle-lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you tire, you won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. It was during World War II I met them all. There was Roosevelt and Churchill and de Gaulle. And one day I nearly fainted. I was having my house painted. There was Hitler hanging paper in the hall. To me, right toodle-laddy toodle-lee. There's no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you tire, you won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. Whew. You believe any of that? I wouldn't. Now, this is another one that I heard over in Ireland for the very first time. This is a little bit of a controversial song, actually, but all the really pro-IRA stuff is pretty controversial these days because of, you know, just how things have gone in the world in general. But I don't know. I happen to think that that the people who were fighting for freedom in Ireland had a right for freedom. I think everybody has a right to have freedom and to be free. And oppression is something that I haven't really faced, thank God, in this country. And I can't really imagine what it's like to have a country, and be in a country and a home that has to go through what people are going through right now. For instance, not to make this political or anything like that. That's not what this is. But people who fight for what they believe in, I think, should be credited and should be at least remembered well for it, and thought well of for it when it's something they believe in, and that when it's a just cause and a good just thing to have happen. So this is a song called My Old Man's a Provo, and for anybody who doesn't know, which is probably everybody watching, and I didn't know this before I heard the song 10 years ago over in Dingle either, but a Provo is what they called an Irish IRA soldier. a foot soldier, so to speak. So my old man's a Provo. Well, my old man's a Provo with a beret and a gun. Oh, I haven't seen him lately. He's always on the run. He looks so really trendy with his fades and DM boots. Far cooler than those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. Oh, the Brit police harass me each time when I go out. They ask me if I've seen my dad and if he's been about. I say mind your own business, just leave me alone. I'm sure you're only jealous, you've no daddies of your own. Oh, my old man's a Provo with a beret and a gun. No, I have not seen him lately, he's always on the run. He looks so really trendy with his fades and DM boots. Far cooler than those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. On RTE last Friday night, an old cop came on to say, give us information about the IRA. He showed a Provo unit on security TV. I know one was me daddy, he stopped and winked at me. Oh, my old man's a Provo with a beret and a gun. No, I have not seen him lately, he's always on the run. He looks so really trendy with his shades and DM boots. Far cooler than those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. At Christmas time it's lonely, my daddy's not at home. The police are looking everywhere, they've even tapped on. Last Christmas Eve they staked out all our windows and our doors. Then climbing down the chimney came a Provo Santa Claus. Oh, my old man's a Provo with a beret and a gun. No, I have not seen him lately, he's always on the run. He looks so really trendy with his fades and DM boots. And those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. Well, my daddy's up in Longcast now, to me it's just not right. I'll say a special prayer for him when I go to bed tonight. Today it was his birthday, I sent him in a cake. There was Semtex in the candles, he'll be out before I wake. Oh, my old man's a Provo and a gun. No, I have not seen him lately, he's always on the run. He looks so really trendy with his shades and DM boots. Far cooler than the other dads in ties and shirts and suits. Far cooler than those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. Thanks, everybody. We've got a little bit of a technical thing going on here with one of the cameras. Just be back in really 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. Hope I fixed it. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. Well spent. Now I'm returning with gold and great score, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money was spent. Oh, I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom as yours I could get any day. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Then out of my pockets I took Sovereign Bright, and the landlady's eyes opened up with delight. She said I have whiskey and wines of the best. But the answer I gave her was only in jest. I said no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done. Yeah, right. And I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they caress me as oft times before, then I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Oh, it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I hope everybody is having a great St. Patrick's Day. And I just want to say for a second, I really have to mention a couple of really awesome people. First is Mark from OMG Music. And OMG is right. They manufacture these straps, these locket straps. And I don't know how well you can see it here, but I'm going to show you real quick. But these are the best guitar straps, I mean it, that I have ever used. And they, I've never been a big fan of strap locks because you have to take, your existing strap button off the guitar, unscrew it, and then screw something else in, especially for my vintage guitars. I hate to modify anything, and I like everything on the instrument itself to be completely, stock, like right from the factory. So what this is it is a patented system that I just found a couple of months ago at the NAMM show for the very first time, and it has blown my mind and really changed my world because I don't have to use strap locks or like Grolsch beer bottle, like those like little red, like beer bottle washers from the tops of Grolsch beer bottles anymore to hold my straps on, especially my vintage guitars. So this just slides up, so easy. I'll show you right now. If you can see it, you probably can't. Just slides up like this. There's that plastic insert with that little, slider there that comes down and locks the strap right into place. And I was really kind of wondering how it was going to work on like my acoustic guitars, especially where I plug right into the sound. I plug the jack cord. Well, or not the jack cord actually. I have a wireless system, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But I plug that right in. And look at this. It is right on, and this is not coming off. I would hold it over the pool, but I'm not quite that brave. But but look, that is not coming off. You're not getting that off. See? You are not getting that off the guitar. It is solid, and it is going to protect the instrument. And when you're as irresponsible as I am, you need all the help you can get. So, cheers to Mark. Thank you for making such an amazing product. This next song I'm going to do is a little bit of a slow song. It's a thinking song. And this is a song that was written from several letters in the 1800s that were found by an Irish immigrant in America. And these are the letters that he received from back home. And he came from a place in Ireland called Kilcally. Kilkelly, Ireland, 18 and 60, my dear and loving son John. Your good friend, the schoolmaster, Pat McNamara's so good as to write these words down. Your brothers have all gone on to find work in England. The house is so empty and sad. The crop of potatoes is sorely infected, a third to a half of them bad. And your sister Bridget and Patrick O'Donnell are going to be married in June. Your mother says not to work on the railroad and be sure to come on home soon. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1870, my dear and loving son John. Hello to your missus and to your 4 children. May they grow healthy and strong. Michael has got in a wee bit of trouble. I guess that he never will learn. Because of the dampness, there's no turf to speak of. Now we've got nothing to burn. And Bridget is happy you named a child for her. She's got 6 of her own. You say you found work, but you don't say what kind or when you'll be coming home. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1880, dear Michael and John, my son. I'm sorry to give you the very sad news that your dear old mother is gone. We buried her down at the church in Kilkelly. Your brothers and Bridget were there. You don't have to worry, she died very quickly. Remember her in your prayers. And it's so good to hear that Michael's returning with money he's sure to buy land. For the crop has been poor and the people are selling at any old price that they can. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1890, my dear and loving son John. Well, I guess that I must be close on to 80. It's 30 years since you're gone. And because of all of the money you send me, I'm still living out on my own. Michael has built himself a fine house, and Bridget's daughters have grown. And thank you for sending your family picture. They're lovely young women and men. You say you might even come for a visit. What a joy to see you again. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1892, my dear brother John. I'm sorry that I didn't write any sooner to tell you that Father passed on. He was living with Bridget. She says he was cheerful, healthy right down to the end. Ah, you should have seen him play with the grandchildren of Pat McNamara, your friend. And we buried him right alongside of Mother down at the Kilkelly churchyard. He sure was a strong and feisty old man, considering his life was so hard. And it's funny the way that he called out for you. He called out for you in the end. Oh, why don't you think about coming to visit? We'd all love to see you again. That one kind of hits me. Hopefully it didn't hit you too hard. But if it did, just do what I'm going to do. Get a little refreshment. So how is everybody doing on this beautiful St. Patrick's Day? It's beautiful here in Tucson. I hope it's beautiful wherever you are. I hope you're having a great, great time. Thanks for being with me. I'll be with you for a little while longer here to celebrate and sing some more Irish tunes. And I do just want to say a couple more things because, I can't stop talking. But I want to thank JoJo from XVive. XVive is an amazing company. I've got this whole wireless system going now, which I've always wanted for my whole life. I've got the wireless microphone here that plugs right in. I've got wireless guitar hookups, and I've got this wireless ear monitor system. So I'm pretty much totally wireless now, which is completely awesome. And that is all thanks to XVive, XVIVE. And they really do make amazing products. It's great quality. It's not cheap, but it shouldn't be because it's great, great quality. And I'll have some links in this video and the replay of it. And I've got links to some of the XVive stuff actually, not the mic wireless system because I just got that, but I do have links to the inner monitors and the wireless guitar system that I have in a bunch of my YouTube videos. And so you can get over 60 free YouTube videos, guitar lesson videos, over 60 free guitar lesson videos on my YouTube channel. Interviews with guitar players, a lot of them who you've heard of, some of them who you might not, but you should, and you will if you go to my YouTube channel and check those out. So I hope you enjoy those, and let me know what you want to see on my YouTube channel. Let me know what you want to learn on guitar, because I love teaching guitar lessons. I love to help people play music and spread music, and it really is a joy, and it's a really good time. So I want everyone to be able to do that if you want, so tell me what else you want to see there. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme goes around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a tower near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will build all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love she were gone, I would surely find another. No, I wouldn't. Where wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? That's technically a Scottish song, but I'll do it anyway. Well, I already did it. Now this next one is one of Dana's favorite one of Dana's favorite Irish songs. In fact, probably her favorite Irish song. So I'm going to do this one especially for her. I have to warn you, it has the F word in it, but you say it in Gaelic, so it still sort of sounds the same. But cover your ears when we get to that part. But you're not going to know when we get to that part, so you just have to listen. Oh, my little Honda 50, she's rapid and she's nifty. She'll do 150 on a windy day. Oh, my little Honda 50, hit the nitro and she'll shift me. Get me away from the guard almost any day. Oh, I got her in the buy and sell back in 92. Oh, a traveling man in a caravan said, this is the bike for you. He was looking for 100, but I gave him 32. Took us for a spin on Connegard Road and Big God she second flew. Oh, my little Honda 50, she's wrapped in and she's 50. We'll do 150 on a windy day. Oh, my little Honda 50, hit the nitro and she'll shift me. Get me away from the guard most any day. Oh, I drove her into Newbridge, looking for a couple parts. Alloy wheels and a sat nav and a new push-button start. Heading out to Robertstown for the bingo and the beer. Coming down the hill of Allen, she hit the town in second gear. Oh, my little Honda 50, she's rapid and she's nifty. She'll do 150 on a windy day. Oh, my little Honda 50, hit the nitro and she'll shift me. She'll get me away from the guard almost any day. I was riding across Curragh nice and slow. The guard pulled up behind me. Sergeant Kelly, don't you know? And I said, oh, fuck, just me luck. Hit the nitro hard. By the time the squad hit Crooked Cross, I'd parked her in Brady's yard. Oh, my little Honda 50, she's rapid and she's nifty. She'll do 150 most any day. Oh, my little Honda 50, hit the nitro and she'll shift me. Get me away from the guard most any day. Oh, my little Honda 50, hit the nitro and she'll shift me. Oh, so get me away from the guard most any day. As you might have guessed, the Garda means the cops. Oh, I'll tell me ma when I come home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pulled my hair and stole my comb, that's all right when I come home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courtin' 1, 2, 3. You're supposed to clap here. Can't really clap with the pick in my hand. Sorry. Please won't you tell me who is she? Bert Mooney says he loves her and all the boys are fighting for her. Knock at the door and ring at the bell. Tell me, old Drew love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Old Johnny Murray says he'll die if he doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. Oh, well, tell me, ma, when I come home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pulled my hair and stole my comb, that's all right till I come home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courtin' 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high, and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as fine as apple pie, she'll get her own love by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her mom when she comes home. Let them all come as you will, and Silver Mooney says he loves her still. Oh, tell me, ma, when I come home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. My hair and stole my comb, well that's all right till I come home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is a courtin', 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Oh, she is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is a courtin', 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Little Irish folk song. Now, for everybody on the YouTube stream, and it looks like there are a bunch of you, which is really cool. But for everybody on the YouTube stream, it looks like the battery is about to die, which is not supposed to because it should be plugged into power. So I'm going to try to fix that right now. If it drops off from the audio for a moment, my apologies, but it should come right back, hopefully. All right, so everybody listening on YouTube, are you able to hear me? If you can give me a thumbs up or put in the comments a yes or something, let me know if you can hear me. I would appreciate it just so I know that you can actually hear. And if not, then my apologies, but I am live on Facebook also. So you can find me there, Jenny Muzacchio. Try and spell it. Oh, good, you can hear me. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, guys. People are actually listening. Look at this. Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great, great time. Great day. Now, this is a drinking song, so I have to drink to it. Oh, as I was going over the Cork and Kerry Mountains, I met Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I my pistol and then produced my rapier, stand, therefore I am your bold deceiver. Must a ring, I'm a door, I'm a da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Oh, I counted up my money and it made a pretty penny. I took that money home and I gave it to my Jenny. She promised and she vowed that she never would deceive me. But the devil take the women for they never can be thee. What's a ring, I'm a door, I'm a da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Went into my chamber for to take a little slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny took my charges, and she filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. I'm a ring, I'm a door, I'm a da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was an early morning, for I rode to travel, surrounded by the footman and likewise Captain Farrell. I went for my old pistol, for they'd stolen my old rapier, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Must a ring, I'm a door, I'm a da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now if anyone can save me, it's my brother in the army. I think that he is stationed out in Cork or in Killarney. And if he would be here, we'd be roving in Kilkenny. And I know he'd treat me better than my darling Jenny. Must a ring, I'm a door, I'm a da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now take some delight in the fishing and the fowling, and others take delight in the carriage wheels a rolling. I take my delight in the juice of the barley, and counting pretty women in the morning, oh so early. Bust a ring on my door, on my da. Back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Bust a ring on my door, on my da. Back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Woo. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I was going to slow it down and do a sad one, but I'm not going to do a sad one. I don't think we want to be sad today, do we? Actually, what I'm going to do now is I'd like to break away from the Irish thing for just a minute, and I want to do an original song. I know, there goes all my viewers. Original song, who wants to hear that? No, so really though, and as if that wasn't real already, I I really would like to do just one original song that I wrote not too long ago, and that I've been in the process of recording. And I'm going to be putting it out on my YouTube and my Spotify pretty soon. So it should be coming out pretty soon. I would like to play it for you now. Boy, I was out of tune. Thanks for bearing with me through all that out of tuneness. Of course, I guess if all the strings go out of tune in sync together, then you're still in tune. I don't think that's how it really works. So I hope you enjoy an original tune, like I said. I wake up and look at you. I know what I'd like to do. You look up and smile back at me. This has to be the perfect way for both of us to start our day. Can't think of a better way to be. Beautiful feeling, wonderful sight, spinning around with you. From the floor to the ceiling, high as sky. Every time you come in the room, oh, you don't know what it's like. Oh, you don't know what it's like. Oh, you don't know what it's like, baby, to be in love with you. Used to think I had it all. I was at the top, I couldn't fall. When they'd get too close, I'd run away. Used to be I wouldn't care, but I wish you were always here. My heart was locked, but you found the key. Beautiful feeling, wonderful sight, spinning around with you. From the floor to the ceiling, high as a kite. Every time you come in the room, oh, you don't know what it's like. Oh, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like, baby, to be in love with you. And I don't think you'll ever understand exactly how I feel deep inside. So I'll just try my best to show you that my heart is yours and say, I love you. Oh, you don't know what it's like. Oh, you don't know what it's like. Oh, you don't know what it's like, baby, to be in love with you. Oh, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. Oh, you don't know what it's like, baby, to be in love with you. To be in love with you. To be in love with you. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for bearing with me on that one for my original song. I'm going to get back to the Irish stuff now. So, got to tune up again. Just give me a second. So, what is everybody doing today on St. Patrick's Day? Tell me in the comments what everybody's doing. What's everybody up to? Oh, thank you very much, Matt. I appreciate that. I can finally see comments now coming up on the screen. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that about my original song. Very nice of you. When I was growing up, Matt ran a place called Snickerdoodles in the town where I grew up, Oswego. Actually, the city, I should say, the city where I grew up. And he used to host open mics and everything for all the kids, everybody around. And I played there a bunch over the years, and that was so much fun. He just loves music and loves to play. He's a great player himself and a great singer, and he just loves to share music and be able to do all that stuff. And share music with people and fun and frivolity and just have a good time together. So, Matt, thanks for doing that. That was wonderful for me and for so many of my friends and so many people who I'm sure I didn't even know who came after me after I had left Oswego, who were able to do that. So thanks for doing that for all of us. So for this one, this is a song about something that Matt did not serve at Snickerdoodles, alcohol. But it's a traditional Irish drinking song. So here we go. Well, it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin on the ladies drinking gin. Far across the Western Ocean I must wander. Well, it's all for me boots, me knockin' boots. Gone for me beer and tobacco. Well, the heels are all worn and the toes are kicked about, and the soul is looking for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. Oh, I spent all me tin on the laddies drinking. It's the lassies. For I spent all me tin on the lassies drinking gin. Far across the Western Ocean I must wander. Well, it's all for me shirt, me knockin' shirt. It's all for me beer and tobacco. Well, the collar it is worn and the sleeves they are all torn, and the tail is looking out for better weather. Oh, it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. For I spent all me tin on the lasses drinking. Far across the Western Ocean I must wander. Well, I'm sick in the head, and I haven't been to bed since I've been ashore for me slumber. Well, I spent all me dough on the lasses, don't you know? Now across the western ocean I must wander, and it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin on the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander, oh, it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, oh, I spent all me tin on the lassies drinking gin. For across the western ocean I must wander, now across the western ocean I must wander. Whew. Well, we're starting to get a little dangerously close to the end here, I think. But I don't want to go quite yet, so I'll do more. Do a couple more. I don't know why it's suddenly getting so out of tune. You know, the funny thing is, since moving to Tucson, my strings tend to go sharp and not flat, which I've never had strings on a guitar like always go sharp, and now like all my guitars go sharp. And I don't know if it's because of the lack of humidity out here or what. So thanks for sticking with me, everybody. Going to do a few more for you here on this beautiful St. Patrick's Day. There was a wild colonial boy, Jack Duggan was his name. He was born and raised in Ireland in a place called Castlemaine. He was his father's only son, his mother's pride and joy, and dearly did his parents love the wild colonial boy. At the early age of 18 years, he left his native home, and to Australia's sunny shore he was inclined to roam. He robbed the rich to help the poor. He shot Judge McAvoy. A terror to Australia was that wild colonial boy. One morning on the prairie, as Jack he rode along, listening to the mockingbird sing a cheerful song. Up rode 3 mounted troopers, Kelly Davis and Fitzroy. They all set out to capture him, the wild colonial boy. Surrender now, Jack Duggan, for you see we're 3, 2, 1. Surrender in the Queen's high name. You are a plundering son. Jack drew 2 pistols from his belt and proudly waved them high. I'll fight, but not surrender, said the wild colonial boy. Well, he fired a shot at Kelly, which brought him to the ground. And turning round to Davis, he received a mortal wound. A bullet pierced his proud young heart from the pistol of Fitzroy. And that was how they captured him, the wild colonial boy. Yes, and that was how they captured him, the wild colonial boy. Everybody, so we're getting to that time where I think I'm gonna have to raise my glass, or my glass bottle in this case, and gonna have to start signing off a little bit. But I'm gonna do a couple more songs here for you. And I'm gonna sing without the guitar, just because I'm still gonna hold the guitar because I don't know what to do with my hands if I don't have a guitar on me. But this is one that a gentleman named Mike Roach um, was the first person who I ever heard sing this song in Albany when I lived there and was playing the pub circuits, and it's always stuck with me. You might know it, you might not, but I hope you enjoy it either way. Um, the Old Triangle. A hungry feeling came o'er me stealing. The mice were squealing in my prison cell. And the old triangle goes jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. To begin the morning, the warden bawling, "Get out, you boozers, clean up your cell." And the old triangle goes jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Oh, the screw was peeping, and the lag was sleeping, while he lay weeping in his prison cell. And the old triangle goes jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. The wind was rising and the day declining as I lay pining in my prison cell. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Now the day was dying and wind was sighing as I lay crying in my prison cell. And the old triangle goes jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Now in the female prison there are 75 women, and in my dreams it's with them I dwell. And the old triangle goes jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. All along the banks of the Royal Canal. Well, thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. That one really hits me. But hope everybody. Hey, thanks, Terry, Deanna. Thank you. Some of my neighbors are out here listening and hooting and hollering. Thank you. All right, so I'll do a couple more songs here. Um, you know, it wouldn't be a Johnny Stuart concert if I didn't do a little blues. So I think I'll do a little blues for you, and then got to tune up my guitar first, though. But gonna do a little blues for you, then we'll finish it off with an Irish tune on this beautiful St. Patrick's Day. So thanks everybody for being here with me. I really hope everybody's had a great time and had a great day. Hope you keep having a great St. Patrick's Day, no matter where you are and what you're doing. Thank you for being with me. Remember, check out my YouTube channel. I have more than 60 free guitar lessons on there, interviews with all sorts of great guitar players and musicians and luthiers, guitar builders, all sorts of cool stuff. Um, Hope you really enjoy that stuff, and also some concerts too, like some stuff I saw at the NAM show a couple months ago, and some cool stuff like that. So I really hope you'll check that out and get something out of that, because it's so much fun to play guitar and to play music and share music with people. And that's why I post all those lessons on there for free. Now, if you want a real guitar teacher and want to learn how to play really good guitar, I've got a couple of friends who are real guitar teachers, and I would be more than happy to get you in touch with them. So if you want to learn more advanced guitar, more than just like the basic chords and strumming patterns like I teach on my YouTube channel, just send me, just leave a comment or something like that on this video or on one of my lesson videos, and I will get back to you and get in touch with you for that, and I'll get you in touch with them. I'm going to do a song I've never played publicly before, so why not embarrass myself now, right? This is it's an old blues number. And Stevie Ray Vaughan did it, but it didn't come out on any recordings until after he had passed away. But it really is a fun song. And Johnny Winter did it too, and an old blues player back around like I think the 40s or 50s. Wrote it, named Sly, and there's not a whole lot known about him apparently, so I'm not going to be able to tell you much. You know everything I know now, but this is called Boot Hill, and living in Tucson, I have been to Boot Hill Cemetery a couple times down in Tombstone, and this is that song, Boot Hill. Look up on the wall, baby. Hand me down my shooting eye. Look up on the wall, baby. Hand me down my shooting eye. Call your mama long distance. Tell her to expect your body home. Oh, if the city don't bury you, baby, Lord knows the county will. If the city don't bury you, baby, Lord knows the county will. Oh, you did me so wrong. You're going out on that Boot Hill. Baby, 'cause you gave me my first thrill. I said I don't want to wax you down, 'cause you gave me my first thrill. But you did me so wrong. You're going way out on that Boot Hill. Boot Hill, a little tribute to the Southwest. Here in beautiful Tucson. But either way, I hope everybody had a great time. I think I might do one more before I do my closing song here, just because it's also not really a Johnny Stuart concert if I don't do a Jim Croce song. So I hope you'll bear with me. One Jim Croce song, my favorite Jim Croce song. I think I need to tune up one more time. Sorry, everybody. I do not understand how guitars go sharp out here in the desert. It really blows my mind because I've never had guitars go sharp like this. Usually guitars are always going flat. For anybody who doesn't know. But not mine. Just can't be normal. Which should not surprise any of you who know me. All right, here we go. Little Jim Croce. Operator, Can you help me place this call? See the number on the matchbook is old and faded. She's living with my best old ex-friend Ray, a guy she said she knew well, sometimes hated. Isn't it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm not sure. I'm overcome with glow, I learned to take it well. Only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. No, it's not the way it feels. Operator, can you help me place this call? I can't read the number you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about a love that I thought would save me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine at the show. I'm overcome with flow, I learned to take it well. Only wish my words just to convince myself that it just wasn't real, and that's not the way it feels. No, it's not the way it feels. Operator, you can't forget about this call. There's no one there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time, you've been so much more than kind. But you can keep the dime. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine at the show. I'm overcome with flow, I learned to take it well. Only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, and that's not the way it feels. No, it's not the way it feels. Little Jim Croce to round out this beautiful St. Patrick's Day celebration. So I hope everybody has had a great time. Thank you so much for being with me. There are way more people. I can see the numbers on here. There are way more people than I had thought that there were going to be, between the different platforms that I'm streaming on. I really appreciate it very much, guys. Stay tuned for more from me, Johnny Stuart. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, I think, with this final song. Oh, of all the money that e'er I spent it in good company. And of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. For all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Oh, if I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while. There is a fair maid in this town, and surely she has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks, her ruby lips, I own she has my heart enthralled. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Oh, of all the comrades that e'er I've had, they are sorry for my going away. and of all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call, good night and joy be with you all. Good night, everybody. Have a great St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for being here with me. Stay tuned for more from John's Guitar Lounge. Thanks, everybody, again. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hey, thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you.